Tom Wilson, a 73-year-old veteran, was accustomed to facing hardships. The biting December wind in San Francisco cut through his worn jacket like it wasn't even there. For the past 5 years, Tom had been living on the streets after mounting medical bills from his wife Martha's cancer treatment had taken everything from him. Sitting near Tesla headquarters, he held a cardboard sign that read, "Veteran. Any help appreciated." Most people hurried past him without a glance, eyes glued to their phones. Tom had long accepted that invisibility was part of being homeless. Subscribe my channel DJ Stories. One morning, as he arranged his few possessions in a shopping cart, a commotion caught his attention. A sleek black car had broken down nearby, smoke rising from under its hood. The driver, looking frustrated and disheveled, stepped out. Even though Tom had been on the streets for years, he recognized Elon Musk, the tech billionaire, from the news. Elon paced around the car, phone in hand, muttering about the lack of signal. Tom, despite his own dire situation, felt a pang of empathy for the man. He slowly got up, his joints protesting, and approached. "Excuse me, sir," he said softly, "I couldn't help but notice you're having car trouble. I used to be a mechanic in the army. Maybe I could take a look?" Elon paused, studying Tom briefly before nodding. "That would be very helpful," he replied. "I have an important meeting, and my phone's not working here." Tom carefully set his cart aside and peered under the hood. The familiar smell of oil and metal transported him back to his days fixing vehicles in Vietnam. Despite arthritis and trembling hands, he quickly diagnosed the problem: a cooling system leak. Using supplies from his cart, a piece of rubber, and his own drinking water, he improvised a temporary fix. 20 minutes later, the car roared back to life. "That's impressive," Elon said, visibly relieved. "You saved my meeting. How much do I owe you?" Tom shook his head. "Nothing, sir. Just glad I could help. My dad always said helping others is its own reward." Elon studied Tom's worn clothes and his shopping cart of possessions. "At least let me give you something for your trouble," he insisted, reaching for his wallet. "Really, it's fine," Tom replied, starting to shuffle back to his spot. "Just glad I could be useful again." "Wait," Elon called out. "What's your name?" "Tom Wilson, sir." "Well, Tom Wilson, would you tell me your story?" For the next few minutes, Tom shared his life story, his service in Vietnam, his decades as a mechanic, his wife Martha's battle with cancer, and how medical bills had left him homeless. He spoke without bitterness, simply stating the facts. Elon nodded thoughtfully and handed Tom a business card. "I'm running late for my meeting, but I want you to go to this address tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Ask for Sarah in HR. This isn't charity, it's an opportunity. Will you come?" Tom hesitated, then nodded. "Yes, sir. I'll be there." That night, Tom barely slept, clutching the business card as though it were a lifeline. At dawn, he used his last quarters at a public restroom to clean up and put on his least worn clothes. At exactly 9 a.m., he stood at the Tesla headquarters reception desk, feeling out of place among the gleaming surfaces and well-dressed employees. To his surprise, he was quickly escorted to an office where a kind-faced woman greeted him. "Mr. Wilson, we've been expecting you," she said with a warm smile. "Mr. Musk told me about you. We have a proposition for you." What followed felt like a dream. Tesla offered Tom a position as a senior maintenance advisor for their classic vehicle division. His decades of mechanical experience would help the company make their electric vehicles more repair-friendly for average mechanics. "We'll also provide temporary housing and immediate medical benefits," Sarah explained. Tom's hands trembled as he gripped the arms of his chair. "Ma'am, I'm 73 years old. Most folks think I'm too old to work." Sarah smiled. "Mr. Musk believes wisdom and experience have no expiration date. He was impressed by your skills and integrity. You helped him without expecting anything in return, and that's the kind of person we want on our team." Tears welled up in Tom's eyes. "My Martha always said everything happens for a reason." Maybe she was right. That afternoon, Tom moved into a small but clean studio apartment near Tesla's offices. On the table, he found an envelope containing a note from Elon. "Tom, your kindness and skill saved me yesterday. This is a small repayment." Inside was a check large enough to cover all of Martha's outstanding medical bills. Tom sank to his knees, overwhelmed. For the first time in years, he cried, not from despair, but from gratitude and hope. Tom quickly proved himself invaluable at Tesla. His practical knowledge helped bridge the gap between traditional mechanics and cutting-edge technology. He earned respect and admiration from his colleagues for his humble demeanor and willingness to share his expertise. Inspired by Tom's story, Tesla launched programs to support veterans and elderly workers. Every year, on the anniversary of the day he helped Elon Musk, Tom returned to his old spot near Tesla's headquarters. This time, however, he came to offer help to those in need. "Everyone deserves kindness," he'd say. "Sometimes, that's all it takes to change a life. I should know." Tom's journey became a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the belief that it's never too late for life to take an unexpected turn. His story reminded everyone that even in the darkest times, kindness has a way of coming back when you least expect it. As Tom settled into his new role, he began mentoring younger employees, sharing not just technical knowledge but life lessons. "There's no substitute for hard work and honesty," he'd tell them. His insights helped foster a culture of respect and collaboration within the team. One day, Elon Musk himself visited the workshop where Tom was working. "Tom, I wanted to check in and see how you're doing," Elon said, a genuine smile on his face. "Better than I've been in years," Tom replied. "Thank you for giving me a second chance." "You earned it," Elon said firmly. "And you're proving every day why it was the right decision." In the months that followed, Tom's story continued to inspire others. Tesla's program for veterans and elderly workers grew rapidly, providing opportunities for people who had been overlooked by society. Tom became a symbol of resilience and redemption, reminding everyone that it's never too late to start anew. And every evening, as Tom walked home, he made sure to carry a few granola bars in his pocket, a small gesture of kindness for anyone in need. Because if there was one thing Tom Wilson knew, it was that even the smallest act of compassion could ripple outward, changing lives in ways he could never imagine.